Okay, Coach, first of all, October 10th, 1970, you were on the other side of the miracle comeback with the UCLA and Oregon. Any thoughts about that old game?
No, I actually I hadn't thought of it until you mentioned it. I did get reminded of it a few weeks ago when Ahmad was here. He every time I see him, he tends to remind me of that game. But I don't think about it very much. It was a great game for Oregon. I think we were in a position that we thought we had the game won. We started substituting, and all of a sudden, Oregon came back, and they came back with a vengeance.
Now, obviously UCLA is your alma mater. Do you still get up for that game more than others, or after all the years coaching here, is that just another game, another opponent for you?
Well, it's pretty much another opponent, but when I hit LA and I see those colors, obviously it's my alma mater, and I was there, had a great time there, had a good football career there, and I have a lot of friends who are still there. So there's a little sentimental feeling whenever we play those guys, but the main thing is I want to beat them because I'm Oregon.
Yeah. Now turning to Oregon, it seems like in recent weeks the running backs have progressed tremendously, particularly guys like Michael James and even guys like Remini Alston. What would you attribute that to, I should say?
Well, first of all, I attribute it to those guys being good athletes. I do what I can to develop them, to get the best out of them, but it all starts with them. They've got to have the desire deep down inside, and they've got to have the talent to get it done. The next thing is for them to pay attention to the coaching that we're trying to give them to try to help them to be better. And my hat's off to kids like LaMichael who come in and are thrown into positions that they have to play this early. I really didn't think he'd be really ready to take on the weight that he's had to take on, and he's still really getting into playing shape. But he's done a tremendous job. I think he's just an outstanding athlete. And like I said, my hat's off to him. Remini's doing a great job. He's come along. I think he's playing better than he's ever played, which is expected. He's getting older and getting more mature. Andre Crenshaw is playing a lot better. I think the competition amongst those guys has really helped to bring them all along, because they realize that they've got an opportunity to get on the field, but they got to perform and have that chance to get a little bit of taste of playing, and seeing that, hey, if you do well, you get an opportunity to get some carries in the game and get some reps. I think it just makes it all around better for each of them.
Now, what kind of challenges is UCLA's defense going to give your running game this weekend?
Well, the main thing is that they've got a couple of great tackles. Those guys inside really plug up the middle, and then they've got great linebackers. So that combination is awesome, because they plug up the middle, and you got to try to get out and around the edges, and those guys can really run. So it's going to be a challenge for us. We're going to have to double team those inside guys, and then when you do that, can't take anything away from their defensive ends. So we got to get a little help in pass protection from our backs on those ends. So they've got a really good defense, as I think everybody saw when they played Tennessee.
Okay, finally, Coach, what are the keys going to be for a victory this Saturday?
Well, I think one of the main keys is going to be how we can stay balanced, how we can throw the football as well as run. If we can keep a balanced attack and have some success running and throwing the football, I think we've got a good chance to win the game.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck tomorrow, Saturday, I should say.